Hi everyone, Grey Power 60 here. Oh my god, my ear is still blocked. Oh, it's awful. Many years ago, I had purchased this wax seal kit. It came like this, and it had two tea light candles here, but I didn't have the little stand or the proper goodies, so I ventured out to buy more over the years. Oh, I don't remember the last time. This was my dad's case, and this is where I keep the extra stuff in here. And I bought myself this, and then I bought this to see how I would do. I don't remember making very many of these roses, but I thought maybe I would start. I've got a flat one here, and then I've got a bunch of these. This is a tree. Where are the other ones? Move this out of the way. Yeah, this, I never did use this gold, and I used a little bit of the silver. I didn't really cut it all up, but I'm not going to use the tree. And I had bought these in a package, kind of random pictures. So here I have a rose. This one, I'm not sure what it is. We'll find out when I use it. And this one is a butterfly. So we'll put this tree back in here. I don't remember. It must have been either Amazon or, let's try the well, I should try the one that I don't know what it is. I'm not quite sure what it is, but anyway. Yeah. Let's put this in here, get it screwed on properly. There we go. Yeah, I have a couple of them. This is a plain one. I like this one too. So let's get, oh, I guess I need my lighter. So let's get started. There was a couple of ideas I had I thought would be really cool. Now, am I going to put it on here or not? I don't know if it'll fit on there. Well, we'll just leave it on here. Put it on there. Hopefully it won't get too hot. Yeah, I'm thinking I need something underneath here. Let me use this. Just give me an extra barrier. There we go. Yeah, I'm using my glass mat because it's easier to come off of here and it's cold. So let me start with some colors. I had bought these years ago. Let's go with the very light pink one. And never mind, I'll just use my fingers. I'm missing my straight one. This is curled. I'm missing my straight pick. There's 4 in there. I'm going to put 5. It takes a little bit longer to melt, but that's okay. A couple of things I want to try. Excuse me. First of all, I want to try these roses. Now this one I'm going to have to really use, but I'm thinking these small ones. And I've seen people take it and put it on paper, or put it on, let me see if I have any in here. I kind of packed up to go some lace, and I'm thinking these are, I could put them on the back and then redo the front. Live what you love. Happy fun times. I was looking for some plain cards to put them on, but fortunately I don't have any. And I've got napkin too, and then I've got pieces of paper. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I haven't tried this before, so I have no idea. I might use the back of these. maybe, or use paper. Don't know yet. Don't know. And it's not to put them on when it's hot. It's to put it on later. Let me see if I can. It's going to take a few minutes. I may have to pause the video and wait for it to get hot. But I wanted to try a couple of things. And the first thing, of course, I'm going to, and I'm just going to put them on this is a soap dish that I have. I'll just sit them on there when they're done. And I do want to try the roses. So let me pause the video until that gets hot, and I'll enjoy my tea that I spilled walking over here and had to use a napkin to soap it up. So let me pause and I'll be right back. While I'm waiting. This box I keep on my shelf where my pink and green boxes are. These are supplies that I buy ahead. Now, I had bought a big package of these and I did not like them, so I just threw them in here. These are a bunch of double-sided tape. I don't use as much anymore. I should really use them. But I just thought I would go, see, I bought extra all over the place here. I even bought these bottles that I wanted to use for glue. Extra little scissors. I thought I had, well, I guess I don't. Must be somewhere else. Even the red tape I had bought extra of. Nope. I thought I had an extra supply of tweezers, but I don't have them in here. I even bought these colored elastics. This is resin. I haven't even used yet. Anyway, things I thought I had, but I didn't. Okay, this is all melted now, which is great. So let me see if I put enough in here to make pink roses. I haven't used these. I used them once before, but I haven't used them in a long time. Now I think I'm going to, even though there's pink in there, let's add a little gold with the pink. Just for fun. Now I usually put 4 in and sometimes 5. This one I had put 5. So we're going to set that aside and hopefully that'll be ready to use soon. Let me get this out of the way. And we'll put that over here. I just want to get things sort of out of my way. Put that over here so I can put those out. Now, I'm just wondering if I should put them on here. I did the last time and it worked out pretty good. So what I'm going to do is mix the gold and the pink together. I have no idea how they're going to turn out, but I'll just use my napkin to finish my tea. Okay, yeah, this is going to take a while to cool off. So we're going to go ahead and make some more. I always like to mix it a little bit so that we get them all melted nicely. So we're going to try this one because I have no idea what it is. I should have melted another one in there, but that's okay. What I want to do is make a bunch of wax seals, and then I want to see about decorating with lace, to glue them with lace and paper, or to get out, well, it's packed away because I'm filming this before I go to my daughter's. So a lot of my supplies are packed away in the boxes, ready to go. But I thought perhaps, you know, if I had a tag, maybe I'll get one that I've already made and decorate that. Let me get one of my stash. This is a box of things that I've pre-made. So I'm just gonna put it over there. Here are some of those, remember those tags? Now this is a perfect one to try. From Michaels, remember when they were selling those years ago? I had so many of them, I don't know what I've done with them. I've probably given a lot away. Here's some other things that I have, you know, cards. I've got some sewing done. I really wanted a couple of tags, so I need to go through my box. Here's another one, and this one has, oh, this would be really cute to put a seal here with a bit of lace. Anyway, that's my thoughts. So let's just pour this on here. Oh, the pink and the gold is kind of cool. Kind of cool. I wonder if I can scrape some of that out of here. Yeah, not much left. Okay, and let's see if I can do this right there. I'm trying to make it as perfect a circle, and it's not perfect, but that's okay. Let me get my cloth and wipe out the wax that's in there. I'm gonna need to get another, I don't want to burn myself. Okay, let's get another color out. How about this green? This looks really cool. I like this green. Now I got 4 in there, and that's 4. I wonder if I should try 5. I don't know. I'll wait and see how that melts. So here is the pattern. Let me see. It does say something here, but I don't know what it says. I have no idea. But let's see if I can scrape it up. Maybe this. It's not on there very tight. I gotta be careful. There we go. Let's see. I have no idea, and I don't know if I can zoom in enough for you to see it. No, because it's kind of dark. Okay, can you make it out? I don't know if it's going to focus in on it. I have no idea. Do I have a, yes I do. I have a magnifying glass here. Let's see. Good luck. Good what? I think it's supposed to say good luck. Oh, I knew it had words on it. I just didn't know what they said, but wouldn't this be cool on a stamp, on a, decorated like that, or if I had doilies, where did they? Oh, remember I had doilies back here. They're huge, mind you. Under my desk. Nope, that's not it. Under my desk. I just wondered. These are huge, but it doesn't hurt. I could tear one apart, right? So, sorry, I'm trying to take it out. And I don't know if there's two stuck together here or not. I could never tell with these things. Yes, I knew there was two. And what I was thinking, I'm just gonna do this first, just to kind of cut a few up. Okay. Using even something like this, and here doesn't have to be that big, but that would be cute. Or putting the seal down here, maybe with a little piece of lace on there. So I'm just going to make a bunch of wax seals before I decide what I'm going to do with them. Here, this one is ready. So I'll try this again. I only had 4. I should have done more. I should have done more. 5, I think, is a better number. I'm really trying to keep it round. And that's the plain one. And there's the good luck one again. Unfortunately, I should have used 5. Yeah, it's going to be off a little bit. Yeah, definitely 5. I'm going to do that again. What other colors should I use that I can mix with the green? I can mix, how about the dark green and the light green? Let's put in 3 of the dark, 1 of the light, maybe 4 of the dark and 1 of the light. And we'll see. I know this is boring for you guys waiting for the melts. So I'll pause it again and I'll be right back. Okay, I think this one is ready. Ooh, I love that green. That is so pretty. We're going to use this one again and just coax it up a little bit. There we go. That is gorgeous. I love that. Okay, so we got a little bit of wax hair here. There we go. So now is the green, and I've done 5. Well, let's do 1 more of the same pattern. Trying to make it as circular as I can. It's sometimes difficult. I wonder if I can squeeze out a little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. Okay, that has to be wiped off. And we'll try this 1 more time. Oh, it's definitely crooked. Definitely crooked. Oh well. Oh well. All right. Clean up a couple of things here. Just have to be careful because it can be quite hot. And you don't want to burn your fingers, but I don't want any green on there. So I'm going to wipe that out as best I can. It's not working well for me. Where did I put the other piece? Silly girl. Oh well, I got the other one here. Yeah, I just want to get the green out. Okay. Well, I have the green. Let's do a purple. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do 5. I just find that it's a little bit better. Yeah, see, this one is kind of crooked, but while it's still warm, I'm gonna see if I can, might have, there we go. Just needed a little cushion. So yeah, it's a little crooked. I can always cut that part, make it more round, or just leave it. Okay, so those are those. This one is still wet. We'll leave that one. Now I want to try the roses. Purple roses would be pretty. Come on. I don't think, let's see if this one works better. Yeah, I think these ones are meant for this shorter one. This was my original. Yeah, that goes with that one. This goes with this one. So as soon as the purple is melted, we're going to try a purple rose. Again, I'm going to pause you and I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see if you are melted. Not quite. Almost. Almost, not quite. Now that I got wax all over everything. Okay. Oh, I think my flame is going out. That is why. All right. That is why. That is why. Yeah. Okay, let me fix this. I'll be right back. Hey, just give me a second here to get kind of organized. Now, I put a coaster under there because I found it was too warm, and I just put the wax over there. I don't know if you can, no, you can't see that part. Yeah. I guess I should have zoomed in a little bit more so you could see the, okay, I think that is okay. So this one is more oblong, so let's see if I can get to this one a little bit more oblong. Rather than, it's not as easy as it looks. I mean, as easy as it's supposed to be. But I'm trying to get as much of the wax out as I can. Okay, let's give that a try. And see if I can do this. Ooh, this one's bigger. This rose one is quite a bit bigger. I'm gonna have to do a couple more. Ooh, let's use some dark purple. I mean, I might as well, oops. I just want to take a little bit of wax off the side there. Let's some of this dark purple. There's 3, 4, 5, and I'll put this extra one in later. Yeah, it wasn't quite big enough. It's still pretty, but I need that. I need the extra one in there. And we'll let that melt, and let's, pretty cool. Using glass tops, yeah, it's very pretty, but look how small it is compared to the other ones. Of course, I could have pressed it down a little bit more, I suppose, but there's a cute little rose. That would be cute on here. If you don't mind bulk, could put it in here. Cute, cute, cute. There's a rose on here. We can have a purple rose on here. Yeah, so let's make a couple more. We're going to come back again when these have melted, because it takes time and I don't want to waste your time waiting. So I'll be back. Okay, while we're waiting, I've got a light blue in there now. And look, oh, that's nice. Look at the size of that one. I love that. Wonder if it's still warm. Sometimes I don't like to take it off until it's cooled enough. It's still warm under there, so I'm gonna wait a minute and let's try the last one, which is the butterfly. So we'll try the butterfly next. It's nice to make these extra, so this is obviously too small, but it still could be used somewhere. And the blue, now I've only got 4 in here. So I'm gonna have to wait for that to melt. I think 5 works better with this, but we're going to try it again with the 4. See, it's melting faster now that I've got a higher flame. So let's try this little. Yeah, I should have used 5. I should have used 5. Yeah, definitely should have used 5. But we're going to try it anyway. Four makes it a little flatter, that's all. And this one here, I think, is ready. That is so pretty. Look at them. See the difference between the two. I know Thelma would love this. This is nice and purple. Purple for her. Okay, so that's the light blue. What other one? I haven't tried red. Red is kind of a standard. Oh, I have to take the blue out of here. Seal, I guess we could say. Throw that out and get another little piece here. Just checking to see. I haven't tried red. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see. This one. Oh, that's a pretty butterfly. That is a pretty butterfly. I rather like the butterfly. Yeah, is this one still hot? I hate to touch it. I don't know whether it's done or not. Let's, oh, look at the cute little rose. Well, isn't that cute? I guess I could make a bunch of these little roses. I just didn't, because it was so shiny. Cut these little pieces off. Because it was so shiny, I thought it was still wet. So let me take the butterfly off. Hello, little butterfly. There we go. It's a beautiful little butterfly. You could also paint these, with gold paint and stuff. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's all. Let's try the seal. Try to make it as round as I can. Come on, last little bit, come on. Okay, we're going to do the butterfly again. There we go. Now, that's red. This is a rather unusual color. We'll put with the red and see how that turns out. Kind of mix them together. Doesn't take long to melt, really, if your flame is high enough. I think I'm gonna do one more of that color, I think. No, I think four is plenty. So this is me having fun melting things. Boring for you, but fun for me. I'm going to try a bunch of these, so I'll put you on pause and I'll come back when I got the roses. Well, I can't believe I lost all that footage. I went through so much trouble to get these all done and to give you some ideas on how to use them. And for some reason, it stopped. I should have checked. So what I did was I made these roses. These are all the ones I made. These roses were in my box. I had done these. I think I had sort of done a test on them. Little red rose, different colors. Then I took out my markers and I took out my silver and I just added a little touch to the red one, and then the gray one, I just added a little silver and it really made it shine. I really like the look of that. I made a green, so I don't know where it ended off. I apologize for losing. I was talking so much about different things we could do, putting the roses on here. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I'm going to look again to make sure I'm filming because, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this again. Yeah. I'm going to have to let that cool off. So these are all the ones I've made, and what I was saying was I could even use these for dangles. I could heat up the end of this and poke a hole through, or my other pokey tool that I've got stored away to go to my daughter's. You'll probably see this after, while I'm there. I'm filming ahead of time. But I could put a hole through here and put one of my bulb or an O-ring or something and have these as dangles. This would be so pretty. This purple one is gorgeous. And even this cute little purple rose. I love the roses. They're so cute. So I've got the red that I've done, the blue. Yeah. So anyway, I apologize for losing out on everything. I was showing all kinds of different ways of using these, maybe even using a, oh, what do we call it? A cluster. You know, taking a paper and maybe adding something and then putting it on here just like you would a button and make a cluster. I mean, that's not very pretty. I don't know where my lace went to. I can't see it here anywhere. The only lace I could find was this dark one. But, you know, there's different things we can do with these wax melts. We could put them on these cards, these tags. You could also put them on the back of an envelope. Do I have an envelope handy? Oh, that's been, here we go. Here's an envelope. I haven't finished it, but could easily put this wax seal on here. And if you wanted to, you could glue it on the bottom and leave the top to tuck in. So, you know, you can use them all kinds of ways, different things, but I wanted to play around with them today. Anyway, thanks for joining me and your patience. I appreciate that, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.